Ready to start period number 2 here, RPI and Union. From the Times Union Center, 0-0. Shots were 6-6 in the first period. It'll be moved ahead by Tomlinson. And now she'll try to drive it in. And it'll be picked up here and moved to center by the Dutchwoman. Picked up by Streeter. Kimmerly. To the point, it's going to be wrapped to center. 7-6 Union where the shots are. They are now. McLaren near side for Lee. Gathered in by Wren, trying to shoot it up the near boards. And now Tomlinson behind. Center ice gathered in by the Dutchwoman. Reynolds. Back for Schultz. Behind the goal, picked up there by Reynolds. Off the skate of Markovic. Engineers trying to keep it in, and they do a nice job of doing so. Falling down was Rapace, but she kept it in the zone for a moment. Back out to center from Mori. Oros tried to steal it away. Mori picks it back up and shoots it in. Gathered in by Hansen. Hansen tripped up a bit, but we play on. A chance to move it in down low. Feeding it in front. It was a good effort there. Kozakowski, but Slander in position, just fight it off with her goalie stick. Russ, as RPI has the long change here in the second period. Picked up by, or both of them do, I guess, if they're on the same side of the ice. There's a bouncing puck, fed back to the point. Wren. Not a common thing in college hockey with both benches on the same side, but they are here at the Times Union Center on the near side. Moved along and flipped into the zone. Orzakowski up the boards and all the way through everybody. Wren turns it across. Spin move by Orzakowski in a dangerous position, but she gets the job done. Hayes now. Tomlinson walking in, runs out of room. She'll turn it back towards the wall. And now Ferroli. Tomlinson. Thomas walking in. Back to the point. Kimmerly, a wrist shot through everybody. Now, try there from Markovic. That one's blocked down. Grigsby fed to center. Reynolds hops off her stick. Thomas trying to jump on it, but Reynolds recovers in time. Near interception by Kimmerly, but that allows Markovic to head back the other way. She feeds it on goal. Slander wants a whistle, and she'll get it. 15:07 to go in the second period. No score. RPI and Union. It'll go down as a shot on goal, but among the easiest that Salander will handle today.
Thank you for your support.
Loose puck, side of the crease, covered up by Tomlinson. Rapace. Burnett walking in, fanned on a shot. It might have been poked away. Raspa picks it up. Moving into the zone, broken up again by Rapace. Oro's ahead of the play, waits for Sabrina Rapace to move it into the zone. Loose puck, slide of the net, gathered in. Streeter back behind for Kozakowski. Pass across, goes through, stays in the zone. Hayes is going to battle for it, ahead for Tremblay. Middle of the slot, Hayes picks it up, thought about a shot, she'll turn and shoot here, bouncing and never got to goal. Not a lot of work so far for Coco Francis, the freshman from Maple Grove, Minnesota. Comes in with a stellar 9.23 save percentage. She's 6-10-1 on, or 6-2 on the year, I should say. Clearing effort hits the referee, skate on the far side. McLaren working it down low. First. That shot was headed wide, but Solander's going to glove it anyway. Get a whistle. Fans continue to filter in to the Times Union Center. Of course, anticipating the men's game, which drops the puck at 6 o'clock. It'll be Lee and Tomlinson. Union wins the faceoff. Shot goes wide along the ice from Shugart. Engineers clear it out to center, and they're going to track it down. Thomas with Tremblay breaking in the middle, trying to feed it in front, and Thomas couldn't steer it on goal. Would have been a great play if she did. Now Lee back the other way. A wrister and a blocker stop by Solander. Behind the goal, Markovic. She's knocked down. Union fans wanting a call, not going to get it here. Stick handling Tomlinson. Turns into a 2-on-2 with Grigsby. Grigsby, a wrister. A save made. Rebound! It's in the glove of Francis. I'm not sure if she knew exactly where it was or found her glove, but either way, Francis in good position at 5'9" to stand her ground there. On that shot by Grigsby, that's exactly where the Engineers want Grigsby. Middle of the ice taking shots. There's a shot that deflects wide off the stick of Hansen. Raspa. Oros. Hansen trying to walk off the wall, takes a wrist shot that goes wide. Picked up by Rapace. Hansen throws it to the open wing. It'll be played ahead. Touched into the zone by Harris. Harris broken up. Pried away from her, right to Laughlin. She gets knocked down by Oros. And just whacked back towards the front of the RPI net by somebody. There was Marfaroli. Engineers might have dodged a bullet there. McLaren. Luckily there's no one there to take a shot. Ferroli behind for Hansen, and now Oros waits for it along the half wall. Takes a look up ice and finds Raspa. Engineers will change behind Raspa, takes a slap shot and a blocker save. Fed behind by von Steinbergs. And now Good forecheck pressure from Ondrik. Forces the Dutchwoman back the other way. Moving to center, good connection. Lee. Or make it Nadrich rather. She's wrapped up by Kimberly. Back to the point now. Reynolds waiting. Hesitation, Nadrich. Stolen away nicely by Amanda Kimberly, senior from Anoka, Minnesota. She'll start the rush on her own now. Kimberly all the way in, feeding it across. It was just behind the intended target, Amy Wraithby. And now back comes Union, broken up by Tomlinson. At center, poked on further. Tomlinson trying to get there, has that extra boost to get by, trying to walk it out in front, and a try there.
Built on tradition and success, ECAC Hockey showcases the nation's most prestigious institutions and premier student athletes. For more on today's ECAC Hockey standouts, as well as the student athletes who contributed to the conference's great tradition, or to purchase apparel, check out the conference's official website at ecachockey.com. Union penalty on number 23, Caitlin Russ. 2 minutes for hooking at 10:05.
Penalty here on Russ. And it's cleared down by the Dutchwoman. .9:19 left in the second. No score. RPI and Union Engineers on the power play. Moving into the zone, it's Wren. Back to the point, Wren. Moved in front, it's put just wide there. Grigsby with a crack at a bouncing puck. Back to the point now. And now Tomlinson. Shot and a goal! Right out in front, it's 1-0 RPI, a power play goal. With 8:16 left in the second period, Sabrina Rapace.
RPI power play goal number 7, Sabrina Rapace, assisted by number 6, Jamie Grigsby at 11:34.
Face-off coming up center ice. Gathered in here. Fed to the side of the net, picked off by Tomlinson. Now Thomas walking in off the side of the post, maybe a blocker for Francis. Engineers still on the attack, leading 1-0 now. Tomlinson. Bouncing puck at center, push towards the RPI line. There's a penalty coming up now on the Engineers. And they'll head to the box for the first time. It's the first power play for Union. Sabrina Apache off for cross-checking.
RPI penalty on number 7, Sabrina Rapacki. 2 minutes for boarding at 13:03.
Quick shot off the draw into the glove of Tomlinson. Wrist shot coming. That one goes wide off the stick of McLaren. And now we get another whistle. Net, is the net off? I think it is. McLaren. Minute and a half to go on the Union power play. Tomlinson trying to break shorthanded. Broken up by Kozakowski. Point. Blue line. Streeter. Down low. Fed in front off the base of the net. Picked up by Kimberly, and she'll calmly play it down. Back into the zone come the Dutchwomen. To the point for Streeter again. Shot coming, and decent screen there. But Tomlinson was there to make the save. Another stop there. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Union on the attack, down by 1. Fed across, one-timer. That one kept out, I believe. Try by Markovic. I think Slander got a piece of it. If not, it missed just wide. Now fed into the middle of the ice. Burnett breaks it up and clears it out. Slander was trying to find it as well. And now Tomlinson, short-handed, walking in. Glove save made by Francis. Tomlinson tried a little leave it behind move. But Francis stuck right with her. Would probably have been an even strength goal. Penalty was about to expire. We're back to 5 aside. Here's Raspa in. Ondrick breaking, trying to find her. She was stood up there. Jumping into the play is Kimberly. She'll crash the net, but Francis covers. 4:36 to go, second period. Engineers have taken a 1-0 lead on a goal by Sabrina Apache. her 4th of the year. And another cover up by Francis. Engineers have had a much better second period than they had in the first. Shots on goal might not dictate it. In fact, Union's outshot RPI 8-7 here in the second for a 15-13 overall advantage, but RPI 1 for 3 on the power play. And they've really had more of the chances outside of those power play opportunities as well. No, Oros in deep, trying to dig behind the goal. Raspa had it for a moment, side of the cage, and pinching in is Kimberly. Nice one-hand poke check up the wall. Raspa continues to fight for it. Rapace trying to find it in the near corner. Came off the wall and now skating with it quickly is DePerio. Runs into Tremblay at the far wall, goes down, does Tremblay, but it's picked up by Raspa. Down the middle of the ice, touched on further. Orzakowski jumping into the play. She'll stop at the blue line, or top of the circle rather, and feed it down low. Slapped into the skates of Harris and then moved ahead by Tremblay. There's a loose stick over by the penalty box. Hansen picks it up, takes a wrist shot. That was blocked, never got to goal. Second try, Ondrick will be gloved by Francis. Well, that was headed way wide. But as far out as she could reach to snag that one. Shot on, and late whistle here as Francis Kimberly. Carried on by Wren, a wrist shot saved by Francis, kick to the corner. Wrapped around to the point. Now walking in, a shot, rebound. Wraithby knocked in. They wave it off. Oros whacked it out of the air. And they're saying no goal immediately. Oros is furious. I'm not sure what kind of ability they have to look at this. But we're about to find out if they can or cannot. I believe they have a top down and plenty of angles I know that exist. Just what the referees have access to is the question. And like I said, we're going to find out. 1:56 left, second period. RPI leading 1-0. It was knocked out of the air by Blake Oros. Right near the crossbar. If they have a look at it as far as the video goes, they're going to have a decent look as far as that goes. Shots are right now 19 to 15 RPI, so a good bounce back in this period. 11-8 in the second. They've scored the only goal. Potentially a second, but as I mentioned, it was waved off immediately. Still looking at it. Let's see what they're going to call. It's a good goal. Count it, Blake Oros. 2-0 RPI. Oros with her 5th of the year. She was adamant that it was below the crossbar, her stick, when she swatted it in. That's what she's telling Rapace. I was pointing at the net. Engineers have to turn on focus here. Minute 56. They have to take at least this 2-0 lead into the third.
RPI goal scored by number 10, Blake Oros.
So Oros scoring to make it 2-0. And then puck dribbling in on Solander. She'll cover up. And then there's some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Loose puck, side of the RPI net, poked to the corner. Picked up by Burnett. Center ice, good connection. Grigsby one-on-one. Walking in, Arista right on, and a save by Francis. But what a difference a period makes for RPI. They seem like much more the confident bunch in this second stanza. Minute 17 left in it. Scored 2 goals, including a fantastic hand-eye coordination, puck swatted out of the air. Fans at the TU are getting a second look at it. That was definitely below the crossbar, maybe even a foot below. You can tell why Oros was so unhappy about it. Here's Rapace. Her shot hit a leg from a decent spot on the ice. Now back comes Nadrich, centering pass. Good stick lift in front. Puck comes around. It'll be forced up the wall. Wraithby, no. All the way back to the point. A wrist shot coming. Deflected, and Solander somehow made the save. My goodness. She was looking right and was in good enough position. That puck redirected to her left towards that near post. I don't know how she kept it out. Tremendous positional save. Still 2-0 RPI. Burnett stick handling up the wall, chips it in deep. She'll try and chase. Runs into Kozakowski. Runs into Markovic. She'll try and play it back to the point and does through traffic. Good attempt on the redirect from Grigsby. Comes free to Hansen. She'll skate all the way in. Lost the puck and an edge and went down. Wrapped around to the near wall. 14 seconds to go in the period. Markovic to center. Shot by Shugart, hits a skate. Lobbed on by Thomas. Kept in at the point with 4-0 onto the center ice. That'll do it for the period. Kozakowski gathers there. Horn sounds, but the Engineers are going to take a 2-0 lead into the second intermission. Goals from Sabrina Rapace and Blake Oro have RPI on the board. Engineers out shooting the Dutchwomen after 2 periods, 20-17. We'll be back with the third in just a bit. You're watching the inaugural Women's Hockey Mayor's Cup on RPI TV.